Has it ever occurred to you that you are under immense pressure to perform financially? You're not alone. Throughout a human life, pursuing wealth seems to claim the hearts and minds of many people and result only in distress and instability. But what if I told you that there's more to getting a better life than the money you make? In this first part of our series, you will learn about the crucial attitude adjustments and key specific actions that the pre-rich take to change their financial trajectory. As limiting beliefs dissolve and self-sabotaging behavior fades away, this video will help you to bring the best of yourself to the world of high performance and flourish at work and outside it. From a powerful awareness of the need to keep learning and growing all through to the recognition of the value of having a mentor, there are lots of core insights that I gleaned from this video. How free would you feel knowing you are the master of your own life and you have the tools to make a happy future for yourselves? Webmaster, welcome to this series, where you'll find all the tools you need to learn how to become wealthy on your own. Trust me, you will not want to be missing on what is next. On the path to high performance, many people become immersed in the idea of the accumulation of wealth. They don't just need money, they need a new life, and they are willing to do it at any cost. Ones who are still on the way to become actually rich spend their waking hours studying the mechanisms of getting rich. It is for them wealth is not only a means to an end, but means useful for creating and strengthening the self in a world that tends to push the other way. Think of a person getting up every morning motivated by the need to change the lives, charting a clear course of how she or he would become financially empowered. Even more importantly, this mindset empowers rather than makes them afraid of the money. During the interaction with other professionals over the period of work, it is again the understanding of the imperative necessity for the further education. Pre-rich individuals are not only consumers of information, but rather self-motivated lovers of knowledge, who try to find ways to improve knowledge of money. Regardless, is it consuming thought-provoking videos, going to enriching podcasts, or reading through books that analyze financial-related aspects, they do not miss any opportunity. For example, authors such as Robert Kiyosaki, Benjamin Graham, their books, Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or The Intelligent Investor, respectively, may be listed as requisite reading. These resources proves fruitful when one wants to learn how to make money and invest well. In this way, they embrace a plethora of knowledge that they adopt a positive attitude towards education as a main platform for development. They realize that every lesson to be learned is a step towards a better life so as to enable them in the process of wealth facilitation. This commitment to learning then results in this determination that propels them on their way forward. Determination is the ingredient that ensures that the pre-rich people get to the next level as they pursue their financial dreams. They take an approach in which quitting just isn't possible. Thus, this focus often results from a strong conviction that money is their lot and are not easily discouraged. Imagine a person in front of you who has lost some money. It can be in a stock or an attempt to start up their own business. Contrary to what most people enrolled in the program would do, quit, they dissect what happened, correct their mistakes, and change their approach. This perseverance is important. It turned challenges into chances to develop as person. They know that as a band they can crack under strain or be built into superior bands in its absence. The former not only looks at the goal, but also turns up the heat and bring out the same passion in other people as well. This character defines them to have a practical attitude towards wealth acquisition, with every failure becoming a point of reference rather than a negative point. Once determination is in place, pre-rich individuals take a realistic or down-to-earth attitude to the wealth creation process. They do not depend on luck or probability. They lay down their strategies because high performers do not happen overnight, but through method and patience. This planning does involve identifying special financial targets and goals, development of certain financial plans and budgets, as well as definition of adequate and effective measures to take to enhance the financial situation of an individual or organization. For instance, they might set out saving 10% of their income every month and at the same time looking for an extra source of income. This systematical strategy helps them to follow the achievements and make certain changes in order to stay on the positive life course. It is worth knowing that unpredicted actions are a threat, and they work with an understanding that flexibility is all about. Instead of getting wrapped up in the fantasy of the quick fix and hitting gold, they make a good investment for a great future. This leads them to naturally start thinking about how they are going to get the most money out of their ideas. With time, the pre-rich participants get smart in identifying and capitalizing on income opportunities of their choice. They are very perceptive when it comes to seeking extra earnings by doing other jobs, working on projects, or even starting own businesses. For instance, a person might apply graphic design by doing freelance work while they are still employed. Apart from increasing their earnings, the proactive attitude also gives them exposure which will be useful in future projects. It always makes money clear that sometimes in life one has to make changes and bend in order to succeed. In the same way, they also keep abreast with emerging markets and industries so that they can switch from one track to another as they open new frontiers for business. It is this constant striving for better financial standards that provide them with a belief in their ability to control their futures and, by extension, their livelihoods. While searching for ways to make a living, everyone and their neighbors inevitably begin getting used to plying their skills at the stock market. Still anticipating the time when they will be rich, pre-rich people develop own keen sense of business, which is one of the crucial segments in their financial success. They immerse in the practicalities of earning money and discuss different ways on how people generate value and income. This might include benchmarking against other successful people or having a look at a number of cases of companies with good earnings. For instance, they might understand how e-business works or how to promote products and service on the internet. Or they might discover the ways of becoming a wealthy person through real estate investment. Through this, some become experts in analyzing various industries, thus determining which business will yield the most benefits and vice versa. Such knowledge also enables them to make right decisions whenever they are running their own startups or even investing on businesses. Networking is also understood by them as relations in the business world, which increase the likelihood of an outcome due to cooperation. While enhancing these business skills, they receive proper education in financial literacy on the successfulity of which wealth creation largely depends. These first-time pre-rich people understand that they require basic financial skills that form the foundation of the new moneyed identity. They get acquainted with investment and economic factors such as scarcity, supply, and demand, which are important in decision-making. For instance, they could learn about the marketplace and about different types of things that an individual could invest in, such as common stocks, fixed income securities, or mutual investment products. Such work as The Little Book of Common Sense Investing by John C. Bogle might come in handy in terms of reflecting upon the diverse investment. They also value issues to do with budgeting and debts so that they can stand a better chance of handling any difficulty that arises from finance. Such knowledge enables them to invest wisely in true visions that the firms wish to achieve in the long run, thus enhancing their operations' financial health. In the same regard, they go for resources, for instance, online classes or a financial capability development seminar, which improves their views regarding personal finance. They do this primarily elevate their personal financial literacy and thereby set themselves up as knowledgeable providers for their dependents as well as society, and offer society a path towards a better future. Since pre-rich people have not been rich before they gain their fortunes, they know the importance of coaching and training. They look for coaches that should help guide them, share with them, and teach them allied experiences that will bring about faster learning rates. This could be an experienced business individual, a financial planner, or fellow business person who has overcome a similar test. They have access to mentors who have done the work and are able to bring in insights that make them not to fall into pitfalls and make the best decisions. Also, they take their vogue self-education by either conventional methods, online, televised, or seminaring, than they do in taking what can transiently gratify them. That is, they may take a class in a particular aspect of investing, such as real estate, or attend lectures on topics like finance. This is a firm belief in the value of constant training and development, not only to improve professional standards, but also to build character in the wake of adversity. They know that the path to wealth creation process is not a one-man show. It lives in teams and ideas. As they engage in a model of mentorship and education, they find themselves well placed in to deal with the challenges of wealth creation, thus paving way for them to tackle the next steps in this process. So this is it, a short summary of the first part of this journey to financial freedom we all want to achieve and live comfortably. The information given here is just the tip of the iceberg. The time has come to apply them and start doing something toward enhancing your life. Are you ready to get in the winning state, to learn and accept the tools of high performance and flexibility? As you saw today, every small change made today can cause massive changes tomorrow. Just watch our next video to learn more about the additional tools that can help you improve your path to building wealth. This is just video 1, and there is way more to explore and discover for myself. So, if you want to prove that you are ready for change, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. You don't want to hold yourself back from gaining as much knowledge as you are about to receive. It is time we begin this journey. Let me invite you